This is the CYCROWN Electric Bike. One of those products that, when I first got it out of the box, I instantly felt excited to try out. When you see this bike in person, it's got a retro, almost vintage dirt bike vibe, but mixed with modern lines and that tough, rugged look. It's pretty compact with 20-inch fat tires that just look like they're ready for any road or dirt trail. The aluminum frame really stands out too, and when I picked it up, well, tried to. It's definitely a heavy one, at over 76 pounds. I could feel that this thing was built to be sturdy. It's not some flimsy toy. The matte black finish looks clean, and the faux leather seat instantly had me thinking about long rides on different terrains. Even the display and controls are laid out in a way that make the bike look premium, without feeling overcomplicated if you're new to e-bikes. From my experience riding it, the first thing I noticed was the power. This bike is rocking a 750-watt brushless motor, and you can feel that extra push as soon as you hit the throttle. For any of you who've never tried an electric bike before, that translates to effortless acceleration even when you're going uphill or riding through grass and loose gravel. The fat tires aren't just for show either. They give you a ton more grip and absorb bumps, so you don't get rattled around as much. The dual suspension stood out to me, especially when I tried to hit some rougher paths on my commute. The hydraulic front fork and the rear oil spring shock do a great job of sucking up vibrations and potholes, so you don't finish a ride feeling sore or shaken up. I like that the digital display is big and bright. You get your battery status, your current speed in big numbers, and total distance at a glance. There are also controls for the horn, light, and turn signals, all simple to reach without taking your eyes off the road. Even for someone who's never used e-bikes with turn signals, it's super easy to get the hang of. What surprised me is how grippy and comfy the handles are. They use a soft material, so when you're riding for a while, your hands don't get tired. I also noticed the throttle is smooth, responding to how much you twist, so you're not just jerking forward. My biggest concern before trying the CYCROWN was the weight and size. I was worried it would be a nightmare to assemble and move around. And yeah, it's heavy, so it's not something you'll want to haul up 3 flights of stairs. Assembly was doable. I got it out of the box with most of the big parts already in place, but the manual is a little bare bones. If you're new, you might take some extra time figuring out the cable routing and where everything clicks in. I have to say though, once it's together, it rides like a tank in a good way. Solid, planted, and actually a lot easier to maneuver than I expected. Key features I love are the overall comfort, even on longer rides. The faux leather seat surprised me. It's really cushioned and wide, so no sore spots even after an hour out. The suspension and those fat tires work together perfectly. There were moments hitting bumps or going over curbs. I thought I'd feel a jolt, but it mostly just glides over. I routinely hit about 25 miles an hour with pedal assist and topped out at just under 28 using the throttle alone on flat ground, which feels fast for a bike like this. The lights and reflectors really help at night, and the turn signals give that extra sense of safety on roads with a lot of cars or bikes. I also like that you get a toolkit, fenders, pump, and keys right in the box. Another thing I appreciated, you can use pedal assist or go full electric throttle. That means you can get some exercise, or if you're tired or dealing with a hill, just let the motor do the work. The bike says you can reach up to 55 miles in range, and if you're sticking to moderate assist, that's believable. If you're always running in max power, expect a drop. I managed just under 30 miles on high power mode, which is still not bad for urban commuting. Some things I'm not so stoked about include the weight, like I mentioned. It's over 76 pounds, and you feel it when carrying or loading it into a vehicle. If you live in a walk-up or plan to commute part-way by public transport, keep that in mind. Also, this is a single-speed bike, so there's no gear shifting. At higher speeds, your legs might ghost pedal, meaning you're spinning without actually adding much power. So for anyone who likes to pedal fast, it can feel a bit weird. The brakes work. These are front and rear disc brakes, but don't expect the exact same instant stop power as full hydraulic setups on much pricier bikes. If you're going fast, start braking a little earlier. I did notice a bit of squeak on my second day, though it wasn't enough to be a deal breaker. For city streets, it's good enough, but I would have liked a bit more bite when going downhill off-road. Another minor gripe is the manual. The instructions are basic, mostly telling you what's in the box, not giving step-by-step how to assemble things like the front wheel, fenders, or cable routing. You don't need to be an expert, but set aside an hour or two if you're a first-timer. The turning radius is decent. It feels sturdy at speed, and the pedal assist does have a small delay, maybe 2 or 3 seconds, before kicking in after you start pedaling, so be patient with that. I also noticed the CYCROWN tires grip pretty well on asphalt and grass, but if you're on hard-packed dirt or mud, they can spin out a bit. In conclusion, the CYCROWN Electric Bike is a solid pick for anyone looking for a fun, comfortable e-bike for commuting around town, running errands, or just exploring trails on the weekends. It's perfect for riders who want something durable, easy to ride, and packed with features you won't usually find at this price. From my experience, I'd recommend this for adults who value comfort and don't need to carry their bike up and down stairs every day. The power is there, the comfort is real, and the styling makes it stand out from typical boxy e-bikes. Some assembly annoyances and a bit of extra weight are a fair trade-off in my opinion. If you found this quick review helpful, go ahead and subscribe for more honest takes on gear like this. Drop your thoughts or any questions in the comments below. Thank you for watching.